Hello, my name is Grant Kramer, and I am a professor emeritus at the University of Nevada, Reno. Today, I will be speaking about the variety Pinot Meunier. This is the 10th variety in my series on varietals of grapes. If you like this video, then I encourage you to subscribe to this channel and view some of the other variety videos that I produced, as well as videos on viticulture and enology.
Pinot Meunier is a red wine grape. Under most circumstances, it's actually blended into champagne. Pinot Meunier presumably comes from the same area originating from Pinot Noir, since it's a chimeric mutation of Pinot Noir. That is, it's thought to come from the northeastern part of France, and there are references to Pinot Meunier over 300 years ago, so we know it goes back at least that far. The chimeric mutation occurs in the outer epidermal cell layer of the apex, producing fine hairs on the leaves and giving them a white, dusty look. So it's often referred to as Miller's dust. In Germany, Müller means miller, and Meunier in French means miller. Some synonyms for Pinot Meunier are Auvergnat Gris or Auvergnat Gris. I'm not sure about the pronunciation. Meunier, Miller's grape, Mühlerreb, and Schwarzriesling. It's not grown in a lot of areas in large amounts except for France and Germany, and to some extent in the USA and in Australia. Wherever champagne grapes or sparkling wine grapes are grown, typically Pinot Meunier is grown in that area as well, because champagne is often a blend of Chardonnay and Pinot Noir and Pinot Meunier. Its climate characteristics are similar or identical to Pinot Noir, so I've listed Pinot Meunier here under the Pinot Noir category. It likes cool climate regions. It has moderate cold hardiness. I would say from our experience at the UNR Valley Road Experimental Vineyard, slightly more hardy than Pinot Noir. It grows a little bit better as well. And because of this, it also produces its best wines in cool days and cool nights. Its growth characteristics are that it has moderate vigor. The leaves have 5 moderately deep sinuses between the lobes and moderately deep U-shaped petiolar sinus. It also has a toothed margin, and the young tips are white with dense, fine hairs, as seen here and the photos down below. You can see the older leaf does not have that white appearance because the density is much less now as the leaves have expanded. That reduces the appearance of that whiteness that you see just in the shoot tips, usually here. Here you can see it on one entire stem, and you can see the young tips are white. This really stands out in a vineyard full of the other 12 varieties. You could pick out Pinot Meunier very easily. The clusters are tight. The color of the berries are blue-black, like Pinot Noir, and the berries are round. It has moderate yields, slightly more than what we found with Pinot Noir. It grows with a vertical shoot positioning system. It has early bud break, perhaps a day or so later than Pinot Noir, and it ripens about the same time as Pinot Noir in our vineyards at UNR. At that Valley Road Experiment Station vineyard, we had a season similar to the other Pinots. That is, at the end of April, beginning of May, to mid-September to the first week of October, for approximately 150 days. The timing varied with the weather in the spring as to when bud break would occur. And therefore, the bricks came in at slightly different values depending on the length of the season, whether there was an early fall. We'd have bricks ranging from 22 bricks to 25, and the TAs range from 5 to 7.1, depending on how hot the season was. Pinot Meunier's aroma and flavor descriptions are red fruit and earthiness, like cherry, raspberry, strawberry, pomegranate, mushroom, and rose or rose petals. It had a fruitier wine than our Pinot Noir. Wines are red in color by nature as a complete extraction on the skins, and we found when we ran an HPLC chromatogram of the wines that it had nearly identical tannin profiles as Pinot Noir. So very, very similar tannin profile as Pinot Noir. It's usually blended, as I mentioned, in champagne or sparkling wines with Pinot Noir and or Chardonnay. And we found that it made consistently good wines in our northern Nevada region, better on average than the Pinot Noir, although some years varied and the Pinot Noir was better than the Pinot Meunier. There are not very many clones of Pinot Meunier in the United States, less than 10 at the Foundation Plant Services in UC Davis. You can find descriptions or those registered clones at this website here. And I should mention that some clones are reported to be hairless, so not all clones, and we should clarify here, in a sense, Pinot Meunier is a clone of Pinot Noir, but when we're talking here, we're speaking about the clones of Pinot Meunier. There are some clones that are actually hairless. So in summary, Pinot Meunier potential for northern Nevada is moderate, but better than the other Pinot varieties that we studied, including Pinot Noir, Pinot Blanc, and Pinot Gris. I would rank this the best of the Pinot varieties in our northern Nevada region based upon its wine characteristics and its slightly better cold hardiness. It has early bud break and early ripening. It is moderately productive with moderate cold hardiness.
Well, that's it. I hope you liked this video. If you like this video, then like it on my YouTube channel. That will encourage other people to view it on my YouTube channel. Have a great day.